Greetings, my fellow knights. Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus. Today, we are going to be trying out a Dimir mid-range list that tries to win by poisoning our opponent and proliferating them until they fall dead on the ground. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. We have a one of, fun of, an offer you can't refuse, because I found like sometimes you just only have the ability to have that one mana up, and being able to have an indiscriminate way of protecting our Planeswalker, our creatures, and even negating something like an Invoke Despair or Board Wipe is extremely powerful, and to the point where we really don't care if they get treasures in most cases, so we're trying it out. We're running 4 Bring the Ending because it is a make disappear early and then a clean pure removal spell later on in the game, which is extremely powerful, and so that's why we're running it. 2 Experimental Auguries to be able to do cantrip and, more importantly, proliferate to add those counters to both our Planeswalker and our opponent. 4 Prolong to Phyresis because this is one of the key cards that makes the deck work. It allows us to get that crucial first poison counter on the opponent, so then we can immediately start proliferating it to no end. Anoint with Affliction is a clean removal spell early and just undiscriminatory removal later in the game once we get Corrupted going, which is fairly simple in this deck. We are running 3 Drowned Nacre as another cheap interaction that allows us to proliferate. 1 Venser Corpse because I feel like Venser may be a win more, not 100% sure. He seems a little vulnerable in this format with all the removal he dies to almost everything minus Play with Fire. So I think it's kind of that risky business, and that's why we're only running 1 of. But I do like the fact that it creates our 5th creature that allows us to put a toxic or a poison counter on our opponent. A full playset of Voidwing Hybrid. This is really the card that makes the deck tick. Being able to play the hybrid early, get that poison counter. It's evasive, so we can continue to add poison counters, and then if our opponent board wipes or gets rid of it, we can bring it back with all the proliferation that we have. So a very solid card, one of the reasons to make this deck. 3 Distorted Curiosities, as I mean, it does a divination right, but later in the game has the ability to pay 1, draw 2, which is extremely powerful. So that is why we're running 3 instead of 4, because sometimes this thing will just be a divination, which is fine, but I mean, we've definitely seen better. 2 Path of Peril, in case we fall behind. We have a catch-up mechanic both in the early game. If our opponent's on the play, they go 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, maybe 2 drop plus burn spell, we have the ability to kind of catch up, and then later in the game we do have a couple of white sources in the deck to be able to make this just a clean and total board wipe. 1 Celestis because ramp is good, life gain is good, card filtering is good, so yeah, all the good things that we're running it because we are somewhat of a control list. 1 Memory Deluge just because, hey, I like having the insurance policy that if plan A doesn't work, we have a way of still getting card advantage on there at instant speed. And then finally, our top end is going to be Vraska Betrayal Sting, running a full 3 of her because she is a removal spell and she is a proliferate mechanic. There are going to be times where you're able to play her, proliferate a bunch of times, and then ultimate her. But in most cases, by the time she's coming down, you're really just hitting that -2 to kill something, get something off the board that's an issue, and then proliferating the rest away for a card advantage. We're trying out 2 Arcane Proxy. This is a card that has been on my radar for quite some time, and I felt like I really wanted to see it kind of do some work, and this may be the shell for it. We're really not too worried about playing it on 7. Really just playing it as a 3 drop is where we want to be, because it does trigger all of our various cantrips and our impulses and our removal spells. So it allows us to double up on our removal spells, once again proliferating to get the extra poison counter on our opponent, as well as killing one of their creatures. So very nice. It is not flash, so it does not allow us to get our counter spell back, but it is what it is. Overall, I think it's worth trying out in the list, and why we're running 2 of. Mana base, pretty straightforward. The only additions are we are running, like I said, the Tri-lands just to get some more white in there, and 2 Myrics that will allow us to not only potentially play something like a Voidwing or Venser on 2 if we need that colored mana, but later in the game when we do leave up that counter magic, if we have nothing else to do, we can activate it, put a toxic 1 might on the board, and then trigger additional poison counters that way. So that is the list, my friends. But before we get into it, I want to give a quick shout out to Vasto Therix. Vasto, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me and riding the struggle bus with us. Really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy this Dimir Proliferate list, because it is for you, my friend. Go first. Double curiosity. Ichor. Is this good? I'm gonna mulligan. I think we can do a little bit better than this. Okay, there we go. Keep this and tuck up Vraska. And then we get to at least start the poison train, right? Plenty of interaction from the opponent. Let's go here, see if they have the play with fire. They do not. It's looking good for us. A good start, my friends. Still need to hit our land, so, but we're running in 26. Feels like we should get there. There we go. Let's bolt the bird. Bolt the bird or counter. Let's bolt the bird. That way we still get to leave up the potential counter spell for a planeswalker, right? Oh, wow. They didn't have a turn 3 play. Okay. Alright. I mean, I wish we hit our land. We kept a 2-lander, so it is what it is. Planeswalker? They're thinking about it. Yep. So they're the Gruul ramp list. Fair. That is definitely on our list of brews, for sure. Let's get in there again. Alright. Really, really, really need an untapped land off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Untapped land off the top. Come on. Yep. Now the only problem is that... Alright. Phyreses. Oh my goodness. Our opponent's gonna be so irritated. That's unfortunate, man. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we let this go, because this is their 6-drop, and then hit their 7. The only problem is if their 7 is a Rex, then we're in trouble, right? If their 7 is a Rex, we're in trouble. If it's a Titan, then we're good. They think it's a Nissa. Do we let a Nissa go? Gosh, it would have been so good if we had a land there. So good. Because then we could have Vraska proliferated up to 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Oh, we got to pass. We got a pass here. That is huge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, I think we have to leave up the ending now. Because we get wrecked if they play. I think we have to pass here, unfortunately. Yep. So they're missing their land. This is their 7th. Alright. Please be a Titan. If it's a Rex, we're so wrecked. Please be a Nissa or Titan. They hit their land too, so I'm not sure if they drew it or not. Because I think with the hybrid in play, they would have put that on a creature to be able to block. Be a Titan. Be a Titan. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Alright, 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 alright. We got some action here. We got some action. This is gonna be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is gonna be close. Alright.
The reign of flesh is Alexius reigns.
Okay, alright. Oh, we got land off the top. We got it. Oh, this is close. This is... I'm a little nerve-wracked. Little nerve-wracked. Titan. Okay. Yep, that's fine. That does not do it. Oh, we got there. Oh, man. Look at the brain on Jedi. Doing some heads-up gaming right there. Yep. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, right? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, it looks to be CGB's list. Oh my goodness. We just got it all, didn't we? We just got it all. All right, let's not play with our food. Proliferate. We can attack to hit the counter, but... Yep. And... Augury. Oof. Sure. Doesn't matter. Proliferate and game. All right. Oh, man. That was touch and go for a second. That was touch and go. All right. We're going first, and we get to put a poison counter on them. I think we can keep this. This one seems okay to me. We get to cantrip. Yeah. I think this is okay. Mono black. Let's go here and send it back. And then they have to worry about what exactly we're doing. Nothing from the opponent. So they're holding on to removal. Joke's on you. Venser. Well, we do have the mana to protect Venser. But we also, that means we ramp them. We don't really want to be doing that. So we're going to simply pass. Give them another poison counter. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Discarding. Discarding. Let's draw first. Okay. I think we can let them have that versus ramping them.
And you think you can win?
And discard the hybrid. We get a land. Excellent. And we can Venser. We can I think we're just gonna deluge. Pitch the Venser. Pitch the path. 2, 3, 4. Trespasser. That's annoying. That is annoying. Fair enough. We knew that was an option against mono black. Let's deluge first. Let's take drown and take ending. And then we can pitch the offer. Let's pitch the path. Another flick. We missed our land drop though. That's frustrating. Missing our land drop is really annoying, honestly. We can keep, yeah, let's proliferate. And let's discard an offer you can't refuse. Right? Or we're just gonna let Liliana ultimate, I guess. Do we think we're gonna hit our land drop in 2 cards? Let's do it. Get invoked out of our minds, unfortunately. It's annoying. I mean, we can kill it with affliction. It's just still annoying. All right, Venser down. And let's kill this. Play our land. So the Lily gonna end up being an issue, which is unfortunate. It's really just because we missed our land drop, man. That's kind of annoying. Because then we could have... Let's see if they're got ultimate. I don't think they're going to.
This was boring anyway.
All right, so we keep the 3 lands.
I'm the one who chooses who lives and who dies.
Okay, okay. Oh, wait, back. I always, hold on. Select a pile to sacrifice. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, back. Okay, so we'll choose this pile. Yep. Really nothing we can do about it. Gix, we can anoint. So I think we let that happen. Get rid of that. And hit our land. Nice. Send it back. And just counter. Trespasser. Counter that. Keep playing our lands. Hopefully we get one more land off the top. That'd be nice. Of course not. Of course not. Let's see. There we go. We'll take the damage and we get to draw. So that's good, right? Start kind of plussing up.
The downtrodden rise together.
So let's see if they sandbagged the daily or the invoke. This is kind of crazy. Why they have 4 cards in hand? Why would they? Where are they sandbagging here? I'm confused. Is another edict maybe? Oh, it's all removal. Okay. Let's draw 2. Keep a land, play a land. Let's play a land. Let's just kill this. I think over proliferating. We can... Yeah, I think we're fine. Takanume. We can Takanume getting back our... Where is he? Our Venser, probably, since we have all 3 of our Vraskas. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would let us deluge. Maybe we hold on to our Takanume. Getting back Venser seems kind of like an issue, right? There's sandbagging removal. This is interesting, man. Mind you, this is after a Vraska. Command. Destroy each creature power 2 or less. Return up to 2 creature cards to your hand. Yep. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I wish we did, but we can't. So... Is it worth getting Venser back, is my question. Alright, well now we are. Because I definitely don't want... They're leaving up 2 mana. Ooh. So we can get Venser. Or we can... Proliferate. Or draw 2. That's interesting. Let's get back the... Let's get back the proxy. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because now we have access to...
We know nothing of Hyraxia's plans.
This is interesting, man. This is really interesting. So let's play our land. Do we leave up Deluge? I'm gonna play our land. I think we want as many lands as possible. That was preemptive. I don't think they were out of it. And I know we were slow playing a little bit, but I think we had a lot of options there. Yeah, that was... I think we actually were gonna come back from that, and they ultimated Liliana. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. But yeah, I think we had a chance there to stabilize because we could have gotten our kill spell back to kill, to even exile the Shouldered, right? And then Trespasser. So if they're smart, they would have Trespassered first to eat our removal spell. But then we still could have played the guy to draw. And we had Lily or Vraska to kill something else. Man, that was nuts. That was after a Liliana ultimate. That was cool. That was cool. I don't like this hand. We can't cast Peril. I mean, I guess we could in a pinch, right? If we needed to. Proliferating. I think we're going to mulligan. And... Okay, there we go. Keep this. And let's... Keep the path. No, I think we're going to tuck the path here. Lead off. Even though we do have the white for it to be a board white. But I think we have the opportunity to go deep here. Let's play this guy to be proactive. No pause at once, so no cut down, no burn spell. We like that. That bodes well for us. So let's see what they do here. If they take the time to kill the hybrid or they take the counter, right? Either way, we have a solid combo. All right, opponent, what do you got? Okay, fair, fair. Curiosity. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and just tap out here. Draw 2, right? We get to hit our land drop, which I like that because we would have missed it. So I think that's okay. It's not like completely busted. Okay, okay. So that's an issue, right? Look on their tablet. So that's nice. We don't have a proliferate. I mean, we do, but let's hold. Beginning of your upkeep point will counter, and then how's this? Draw if it has 5. Okay, okay. This is neat. Sure. So all this shenanigans. Create one, activate only if an oil counter was removed from a permanent. Put an oil counter, okay. So this is interesting. I like what they got going on here. Let's go ahead and still keep this. Another ending. Yep, well, we want to hit our land drops, so we're going to play this and hold. And they start drawing cards, so that's definitely going to be a thing. Like, we may end up losing the card advantage here. Super exciting. They have plenty of mana, so bring the ending is not going to be great. Only activate if counter was removed. Okay. Put 2 oil counters on stuff. I like what they got going on here. This is super cool. So would have liked to play a Vraska, but I guess at the same time they have the ability to kill it right away. Hitting their lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, unfortunately. Like, maybe this is a mistake, but at this point, until we put counters on them, we're not doing much. Hopefully we hit a land. Come on. Give me the land drop. That's kind of a big deal. We did not. Yeah, we're not gonna proliferate on them. Get our guy back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We reservoir and then activate only if oil counter is removed. Remove 10 oil counters. Sacrifice, destroy each non-land.
I've conquered
So of course they played around it pretty well.
One city will be easy.
This
Shake
is
down the locals.
this is interesting. I really like what they got going on here. I really do. So you just want to keep drawing cards. All right, so let's see here. We can't destroy. So first off, drown an Ichor, killing that. And then we just proliferate R2. Deals 1 damage to something. Okay. And then, geez, man. Yeah, I think we need to be proactive here. Play this. And then we can't destroy anything, so let's proliferate again.
Patience. We will win.
And then hold on to our counter magic, because at least now we can counter whatever they play. We'll take the 2. I'm confused. Why are they not making dudes? Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Never mind. Okay. Draw a card. Activate if it has 5 or more counters on it. Like, we could definitely lose the card advantage, but if they don't have an answer to our Vraska, yeah, we'll just take the damage.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Yeah, I think we just keep up counter magic at this point. Keep hitting our lands, right? That's kind of important. Each opponent loses unless they discard a card. If you control a demon, you gain 2 life. We're not worried about that. And I think having our lands is pretty important. This is good. I like this. This is the brew. They can draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove 10 oil counters from among permanents you control. Deal 10 damage to any target. Oh, yeah, that is a thing. We have to be cognizant of that for sure. So we actually do have to be a little careful about that discarding. Though hybrid can take it out versus giving them a poison counter. Is that what we want to do? It may be. It may be. Yeah. Let's just counter that. Put oil counters on things. They get to draw. Remove 10 oil counters from among permanents you control. This is super neat. I like what they got going on here. Alright, let's try first to kill Obnixilis, right? I think that's kind of important. We have... Or could we have killed them this turn?
Wipe that smug look off your face.
So let's proliferate. Yep. And then let's draw 2 before... This is... Man, this is gonna be close. Alright, let's play a... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I guess we play the untapped land. And then let's play something that... we still get to leave up counter magic. Yeah. I don't think we can kill him this turn, right? Could we kill them? 1, 2, 3 counters? No. Like, we have to be cognizant of the fact they can just dome us for 10. Okay. This is a cool little brew, but I don't think we're dying. I don't think we're dying here. They don't have anything to sack to Obnixilis now, so they still only get 1. Plus, we have counters. 1, 2. I don't want to give them offer like 2 counters here. So they dome us for 10. If they don't, we get to kill them. So this is interesting. We also get to deals 3 damage to each creature and planeswalker. No. And then we still get to leave up offer. I think I mean, normally I would, right? But I think it's actually relevant that we get 2 additional poison counters in here. Sacrifice, draw a card, oil counters. And sacrifice the Filigree Silex. Okay, so we're good. We're good. One, 2. This is the... Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we got this. I think we got this. All right. Let's do the thing, my friends. All right. Draw a card. You have your window. They go up to 6. We 7. All right, let's attack first as usual. That can't be right, right? All right, proliferate? Are they trying to do this in response? We're at 12 though.
Patience. We will win.
9. Counter. think we got there. It was a little interesting. So, create one creature token. Activate only if oil was removed. 10 damage to us. Counter target non-creature spell. It's control. It's an ability. Okay, that resolves. And then they get to counter and okay. All right. That was a close one. I like the brew though. I like the brew. We may see that in the future. On the draw, we do have a Path of Peril to buy us some time. I'm going to keep this one. Potentially give us a chance to try to get a poison counter on our opponent before we start proliferating. Yep. Oh, the proliferate. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and hope to path our opponent's first couple of plays here. Maybe like a Rafine. Take a little bit of damage. Take our one poison counter and like it. Or not. Maybe they're gonna leave up the protection spell. Nice. Alright, let's go here and send it back. And probably gonna go ahead and augury regardless, I think. I guess it just depends on what they play here, right? If they play a 3 that we can't kill, yeah, go ahead and just deal with that. Leave our Ichor till later. So path may not take a hit. Well, take 2 here, but they may leave Screv open. So definitely a legendary deck, right? Desperate legendary. Not a fan of missing our lands. Oh, we didn't miss our land drop, derp. So I actually shouldn't have played that. Okay, we're at 17. Plaza comes down. It does not. Okay. Play our land, send it back, right? I think, yeah, because if we draw our poison card, we're only going to miss out on 1 proliferate here. And we can even hit them at the end of the turn this way. I think I like that. Ooh, so just removal from the opponent. All right, let's see. Can we put a poison counter on them? Can we start the chain? Unfortunately, we cannot, which is a bit of a bummer. So let's just take a removal spell or land. Take a removal spell. We run enough lands. Go this way, unfortunately, as well. Venser, sure. Play into the opponent. No. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait till we can go Venser plus Drown in Ichor to at the very least get a 3/3 out of it. They're going to cycle. And maybe that's wrong, right? Because these decks typically don't run a ton of removal. They still do, though. Let's go ahead and make a might here. Makes our proliferating a little bit better, right? Hit our land. All right, let's see. Thing is, I don't want to get gotten by a what's his face either. Urtai, right? Now if we Venser, we can. Yeah, we're just gonna make another might here. Cycle again. We have an answer to most things. Plus, this also allows us to still be able to Path of Peril if our opponent decides to kind of go ham, right? Feel like they're sandbagging Urtai. Just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. They are definitely sandbagging Urtai here. Ooh. It's kind of spicy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's Icar versus 1-2 and then 1-2-3. Then we can't leave the counter up. So I think we Icar first. Tron and Icar. Then they play their Urtai, and then we counter the Urtai. Bada boom, bada bing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, I'm still going to play around the Urtai because I've made plenty of mistakes not playing around Urtai. So we're going to this time. We is going to.
Decision-based gaming.
All right, opponent. They hit another cycle land? Okay, finally. I was going to say, yeah. I feel like it's Urtai. I feel like they're sandbagging the Urtai. 1, 2, 3. And we can kill her with Affliction, so... yeah. I think we just keep playing around it. I think we just keep playing around it. They don't have the mana to protect it either. Alright. Let's... Procession you, or Affliction. You don't have the mana to pay for that. We get in for another 2, and they scoop it up. Yes! Nice. We're going first. Man, I really would like to put a poison counter on them, though. I'm going to keep this. We have 3 lands. We have interaction. I think it's good enough. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. Question is if we're going to play a tap land on 2 or not. Let's hold off. Let's hold off a little bit. See if we can maybe get a counter, right? We're hitting our land drops though, so I like that. We'll send it back and Augury at the end of their turn. Trespasser. Alright, we'll pitch the offer you can't refuse, maybe? Path is nice, but I think we need the ending. So, sure. Keep the ending. Pitch that. And let's go... tap land. 2, 3, 4. Let that flip. I don't think is great. Maybe we should have actually took the path so we could board wipe. Right? So we're not forced to being proactive here. Alright, you get it. Because we want to make sure we can counter the... yeah, I think this is fine. Because we can counter the Shieldred, right? And then we get to Icar here. We're going to play Vraska and we can leave up an offer you can't refuse for the Invoke. Okay. Play our land. Icar pitching of Vraska. Play Vraska, discard. The land doesn't feel correct to me. Take another 4 doesn't seem right. So I guess we do just have to kill that. And then let's pitch the land and hope we get our next one. Right? I think we just have to kind of deal with it this way, unfortunately. Let's see. What do you got? What do you got for me, opponent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're doing the math in their head, but I think countering the Invoke is pretty powerful. Okay, okay. Smart play, smart play. That's a good one. That's a very good one, actually. So let's let them go to their turn. And then we can exile that so they can't bring it back with... they can't bring it back. We'll take the 4. Then that way if they do have something... Alright, they don't have Undying. Good to know. 1, 2, 3. And... counter that while we can. Leave up the offer you can't refuse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. Well, I mean, I guess, right? So let's let's Vraska first. Just in case we get the untapped land, right?
Phyrexia is as
I mean, life total's a thing.
rise together.
Ugh, now we get it. All right, let's see. Do they have another one? It is unfortunate. It would have been nice. Yep. They do. That is a bummer, man. All right. Play. Take another hit. Play it, because we got to protect it. And proliferate.
Not be brutal patience. We will win.
We've got a finite number of proliferates in us, unfortunately. Yep. Counter that. They get 2 treasures so they can follow. Nothing. Nothing. So let's prolong the Phyresis. And proliferate.
Embrace the inevitable.
Alright. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Player land and curiosity. Alright, so we should have waited on the land. Oh, no, we weren't going to be able to... Okay. Alright, so now we're stuck not drawing anymore. What? Oh my goodness. Cycle or draw? No, we can't because they can have a... Oh, you know what? We could just die to a trespasser. So let's play this, send it back, I guess. Yeah. So if they have a trespasser, we die. Nothing from the opponent. All right, let's do this. Good game. What's in their hand? It's all creature kill stuff? Okay. Attack. They kill it. Right? And then we still get to play the other dude. Is it a play with fire? If they got play with fire, they got play with fire. Nothing we can really do here. All right, it's back to daylight, so we don't straight up die. And yep, good game. Man, just a little too late there, unfortunately. Bummerino.